What's up, everybody, for the FTWitachi? You know what it is? I'm looking at the screen of the game. I'm like, am I really about to play this? Am I really about to play this? Yes, we're about to play this. It's I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good game, dating game. That's the name of the game, and that's what we're here to play for our Thanksgiving live stream. Yes, I know Thanksgiving was last night or yesterday, but just to give you guys a heads up, I was snowed out at where I was, and I couldn't get home, and I had no freaking internet access at where I was. So yeah, that's why I was not able to post on Twitter. I was not able to post on Instagram. To tell you guys that I was not gonna be able to be here, and I just got home about half hour ago, so I've been pretty much stranded like all day. So just to give you guys a heads up, um, still it's no longer snowing up there, but the roads were pretty fucking full. Where I live is not too far from it, but we just didn't get snow here. But anyways, back at it again with another live stream. Thank you all very much for tuning in at youtube.com/FTWitachi, twitch.tv/FTWitachi, and mixer.com/FTWitachi. For those of you tuning in, if you can, go ahead and check us out on any of the platforms, but if you definitely can, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube, because that is our main platform, and we're almost at 3,000 subscribers, and I would love to hit that before 2020. But we're here to play I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating game, or dating simulator, same thing. First of all, based off of I've never played this game, never logged in, never done anything. All I did was turn on the stream, downloaded the game, turned on the stream, and we're here. This is another one of those visual graphic games where they're like novels or visual novel games, similar to how we did the Halloween event, the Halloween live stream with Doki Doki Literature Club. That was an absolute banger. I don't see this comparing to that, but I actually don't even know what this is about or how long this is going to be, so we're here. Hopefully we can complete it. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long. It's actually made by KFC and of course an actual game producer, but yeah, this is interesting because this is not what Colonel Sanders actually looks like. This is some young thick dude. But let's go ahead and continue. Before we get started, let them know my name. It's actually pretty loud. But we're here. Let's get into it. Ooh. Y'all know what's up. The fried chicken, just the outside, just the skin part, that's where it's at. Alright, first of all. Alright, so spacebar is. And that just. Shut up! Stop! Smack it. I didn't care what the hell I gave as an answer to that. Let's turn down the volume. Alright. There we go. Sorry about that. Now let's turn it up on my end. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, that definitely should be better. Alright, here we go. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You will allow yourself to daydream a bit thinking about the future. I'm not taking it seriously at all. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. Grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Is it a KFC biscuit though? It looks like a KFC biscuit to me. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes. You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant. I usually don't even put on deodorant. It's really rare that I have any BO or smell to me. So, yeah, I do have deodorant just in case, but you know what's up. I'm pretty fresh. Before running out the door, sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in a quad. I'm assuming I'm a male then. I mean, in the game. You gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes the lifelong best friend, Miriam. That's a female, yeah? Oh, she's looking some crazy art here. She's the most adorable, awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Her hairstyle is kind of weird. Her stance is kind of freaky. Everything about her just screams crazy as fuck. Good morning. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of your life? Not really. Actually, yeah, see, he knows. I know what's up. He knows what's up. We all know what's up. Because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. You just look so weird. Is there any, like, super cute chicks in this game? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. I mean, when it comes to cooking IRL, I'm pretty good at it, not gonna lie. I make some freaking fresh dishes. So, you guys ever want to come over, hit me up in the DMs, I got you. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Hell yeah. Why did I get rescued though? What was I doing in a quicksand box? But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters. Oh, this is gonna be one of those quick games, I hope. I'm afraid of being left behind. Wait, what? How could you be left behind and never catching up with your 3-day freaking semesters? Sweet girl Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about the first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. What? She's freaking weird, dude. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Change the subject to school gossip. Pep talk. Nah, let's change the subject. I'm sick of this cooking shit, even though this game's supposed to be about my boy Colonel Sanders. It's hard to see Miriam like this, frankly quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to do something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at this school. It better not be freaking Sanders. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deeds? Oh, get this, I heard. His name is Harlan, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born. From an egg. Egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like, I heard once he fought a bear with just his smile. What? What does this have to do with KFC? You both sigh, thinking about a student as handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. No, this is homo. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. See, I'm pretty fly. I got custom engraved freaking measuring spoons, boys. Hey, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's not my arch rival. She's banging. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Well, come get this. Come and get it. Because I'm ready, fam. I'm ready. You know I'm ready. Let's go. Damn, she's taking sicko mode to a whole new level. Holy. Ashley compared to Miriam. Holy. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken shins. Oh, you better be talking to that bitch next. Yeah, she is. Wait, what? No, hold up. Hold up. I think she's just like one of those types that just like to poke fun at people. But she's truly all over this. They're perfectly normal shit. I don't like Miriam. She got my back, but I don't like her. She looks weird. Can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Well, I mean, I think it's a cool way to spell it, and she's thick. Her skirt's a lot better too. Those knee-high freaking thigh juice stuff going on. Oh yeah, let's go. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. No, am I gay? Van. You rang? Oh, what? Dude, nah, this guy's gay. This dude gay as fuck, boys. Oh, what is it? Who wears that? Even, what? That's like taking gay to a whole new level. Nothing wrong with gay, but holy! These people look weird, except for Ashley. She's thick. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have just been so close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Well, first of all, alright, let's get this clear. Van Van the Man is gay. Ashley knows that, and they're friends because Van Van the Man knows all the freaking. He just knows how to talk. Like, usually when you see females, they can interact and be cool with gay guys really easily. They have a lot more in common than a straight dude and a straight female. That's how it is. But, of course, straight females, gay dudes, don't get along that way. However, they get along personally and can go out just fine. That's why they're together. Let's put it that way. The more you know. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy, I don't know how I can't speak. Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diploma. She knows how to clap back. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. First day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Who's this baby-faced dude? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to her. Who the hell is this dude? His name's Pop. Oopsie. I think it's broken. Reach forward to easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. Dude, is this game just about gay guys? I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone? I mean, am I really? I gotta finish this game. I want to see. I want to see what this has to do with KFC, man. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? You must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. So, gonna make me hold the door open all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? First of all, he's probably like 10. So, if we're going to an academy, which is a college of some sort for cooking, the ages don't match. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the. Okay, so at least I'm not gay. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. I saw the Pythagorean theorem in a cooking school. I want to know what that has to do with anything. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. Sprinkles is our teacher. We have a dog for a teacher. They have pie in the background. Legit pie. 3.14. I have no clue. Why are we in math class? Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of USC _AL. Yes, I said double dot. Please call me Professor Dog. Maybe cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you and a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone closed the window. And then, he walks in. Oh, dude, the boy. Is this, how is he a student? I thought he was going to be a professor. Actually, I thought this game It was not about school. I thought it was about KFC, like me earning a job or something, and I just gotta like... thought I was a female trying to get the B. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student. He is a student, that's weird, and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Ah, KFC's doing it. It's him. It's... if it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish the sentence, please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Like, what's this guy's problem? You two both know my name. You were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? You turn to Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. That's the only option I've got. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently. His hand outstretched. Not gonna lie, he's looking pretty damn fly. Boy, howdy. This classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky Fried. He's got the jokes. He's got the KFC jokes. Please use handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Am I a female? Or am I a guy? I don't know what's going on. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Take the handkerchief, refuse the handkerchief, refuse it. I don't take them. Handkerchief. Feel horrified that your first interaction with Colonel Sanders is centered around the fact that you're a sweaty mess. No thanks. This is actually on purpose. It's an old family secret. To keeping our skin soft and healthy. You wave his hand away and quickly wipe your face with your apron instead. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Well, definitely future, because we got Colonel Sanders in here. That dude, a legend as. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, might really be adorable tiny food. And when all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. What's up with his hand? What is this? Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to your students that tardiness is unacceptable. I mean, we got 3 days of class. How can it be that bad? Even Clank made it here in time, rolling halfway across town in his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. What? This is a weird game. Class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. He made a joke, and I don't know. I might not be a funny dude, but that was not a joke. This game might be a joke, though. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone hands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking, based on what I'm picking up here. You definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Rubber ball? No. This is not a retriever. This is not, like, if it was my dog, the one that's napping over here, down here, on the floor. It's a gold retriever. He would love the rubber ball. He would go nuts for it. However, he also loves snacks. This is not a beefy type of dog. I'm gonna go with a chicken snack. Reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well. I think there might be some competition for new star students. Damn straight. I know what's up. If it was more of like a mastiff or a pit bull or like a husky or a German shepherd, just something a little bit of beef on it, I'd give it a beef snack. But it's a wimpy looking dog and looks tiny, kind of small. Give it a chicken snack. But if it was a retriever like a lab or a golden, I would have gave it the rubber ball and it would have probably had some fun. But the goldens and labs can also have beef snacks or chicken snacks. Depends on their demeanor. I think there might be some competition. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously. But pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treats flavors on them at all times. I must have a dog, because I wouldn't have had dog treats otherwise. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open with amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, there's still a seat there. It seems that no one was claimed a seat next to me. If you're interested. Two good options, but what will you choose? Sit by Colonel Sanders or best friend? We're going by Colonel Sanders. This dude knows what's up. Move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. I gotta learn from the best. Imagine if we have a test on cooking. Bro, I gotta get my cheat codes out. I gotta have my boy Colonel right next to me. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Sharingan, looking at his little pen movements. I can go Gara mode on him. Bring out the freaking sand eye. See everything, fam. I know what's up. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils because this guy's a genius. I hope I didn't either. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in the desire to learn. And that's kind of like me. I'm not gonna lie, I don't bring shit to school, but I'm passing shit like a boss. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. Time for a pop quiz. Yay! A quiz about me? This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Okay, so the real answer is extremely, looking at you, Pop. Like, if you were to really be a chef, forget the if a train A to train B thing. I think that's just some baloney into the question. Basically, the question is, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? It's extremely important. I'm not going to say it doesn't matter at all. I'm going to say, man, it depends, because I could have washed my hands before I came to work, and all I did was touch a couple of things, and they're still pretty freaking fresh. So I'm going to say, meh, depends. That's wrong. Well, fuck you. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... A slam dunk? No. Actually, wasn't there a meal deal at KFC? Nah. Night vision goggles. I'm gonna go with better. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork? No. A meat tenderizer? No. A spork? And I do know KFC uses sporks. So I'm going with that. But food is best for a broken heart. Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, no. A pancake that looks like a silly face. I gotta go with the first one. I'm gonna be honest with you. Is Sprinkle's a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. I'm just gonna say yes, because I'm not gonna say he's the bestest boy. He's just a good boy. He's okay, and he hasn't been bad, so that's wrong. He's nothing but the best. No, fuck you. My dog's the best. Your total score is 3 out of 5. That's passing, if you ask me. No perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read. May I have your attention, please? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here. I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking will also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about the lunch. Everyone cheers. Shh, lunch, lunch, lunch. She says shush. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smell. Oh, this boy coming in with the K to the F to the C. It's gonna sizzle. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what the food mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but what the rumors treat. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Forget the chicken. Oh, it's so good. I just eat the breaded part of the freaking chicken. The crispy, freaking golden finish. Oh, it's the best. And then coleslaw, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Oh, the aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel. I haven't had KFC in such a long time, though. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've come to develop a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. No one's laughing at your shitty burn. You wait to see Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and that was just like writing in my diary. Your diary, today I smelled something beautiful. And you're at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh, damn. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. As she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, she realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man. You don't want any. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. You know he's impressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. This is a banger from KFC. Just saying. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transport you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I want to know what happens about the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. I could care less about the secret ingredients for KFC. Also, the main point of this game is to swoop Colonel onto your side, and you can get different endings based off of your answers. Just giving you guys a heads up. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light, it grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertips connect with the edge of everything, the end of everything. You are forever lost in a land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves, there is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over. What? Did I really lose? Wait, did I just lose? Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant. Oh, it's the same. I gotta choose a different. So I can't. So like I said, it's either swoop freaking Colonel Sanders and get him to your side, or you lose it. Well, we're gonna spacebar through this as quickly as possible. I'm not gonna swim towards the light this time. Flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure heavenly. What a guy! Along with flavors, you feel something that only can be described as love for a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Okay, so there was an answer I couldn't choose. I couldn't go to the light. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach. Okay. Looks up to you and down on approach. It's impossible to read his mood, but you press on anyway. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Sit silently. You suppose he didn't say no, so you press forward. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me talking here. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Clearly not going to give it up that easily. But if he hurt, I mean, I wonder if we're really gonna. They would never tell us. You know what they say about secrets. Colonel shouldn't be learning to be fun. You've got more moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use something my great grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Of course they would do that. While you're wrapped up in some huge revelation, you notice Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. Find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in a quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Not really. Be modest but thoughtful, possibly. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient he's really spicing. Nah, let's be modest and thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Yeah, now you've gotten his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery was perfect. I appreciate the compliment. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. Funny, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything. I mean, she can blow some things. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature. Adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team of 2? That is me and you. That was unclear. Want to be my partner? Sure. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep beep, boop did a bop bop. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay. I mean, I'd rather see the freaking robot. Clank boy. Sorry, Pop. I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank. It's okay, I already ate. That doesn't have to do with anything. It's not entirely clear if Pop had any idea at the point of school, even as it is a part conjecture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Tissue. I hardly know you. Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on our own cooking classwork. Do I actually get to do something though, or is this legit? Like, just me reading the whole time? Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up into steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish you suggest your partner, Colonel Sanders? Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy? Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy. I mean, we're gonna go with the mashed potatoes. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'm pretty sure that was the correct answer because KFC has some banging mashed potatoes and gravy. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Not really. We're just cooking partners, mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. I mean, someone call for me? No, Van. No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of the classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns arms full of peeled potatoes, tosses them into the boiling water, turns his attention to you and your old friend. What's up with the music? Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van, are we working? In a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looked like was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creation worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might take a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. I mean, I'll eat your thighs. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. Damn straight she is. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie. Well, no, my boy. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine. Not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? Turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're at the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want to shy away from any healthy competition with our peers. Wow, is he just not that into you? Do you think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this? Did you do something to offend him at some point? You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Gone goes cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. Look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking in autopilot. Distracted by the drama, already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extended his hand, holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh, yes, let's go. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. Do I really have to do this for 3 days? This is still the first day. This game's gonna be long. Super long. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig up utensils into mashed potatoes and lift a heaping spork for. Yeah, what is spork for? I was like, wait, what? When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid evil face. Van Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he sinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there. We do not waste food in the boob cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. Throw one more spoonful. We both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. I'll throw it at her face again. And I has potatoes face? No, can't has potatoes face. Van Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In a few minutes I've prepared a full meal. Seized upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus and silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestor. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about the dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Hey, everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being stroked up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments, shocked as the frozen in the whole crowd. They're as motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back into reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor here makes enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in the class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. Didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I become so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him. in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Wait, what? No. Yes. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. See, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And ever since that day, I have been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them. Like wishes floating on a shooting star. Am I gonna get 3,000 subs before 2020? Is that what's going on here, team? Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? Can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget him. Talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Pork Monster is here to fight a hero. Who the fuck is this Pork Monster? What the hell's this? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. We will not let harm come together to another student. Except for that ghost kid. I kinda dropped the ball on that. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster, see. Is he rhyming on purpose or is it just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I always attack. You decided to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Just got real. That attack really upsets Pork Monster. Pork Monster goes on the attack. Am I gonna be able to throw a freaking Master Ball at this boy? They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. Decided to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Cook with love. This 1 down. Why can't I critical? Why isn't this super effective, man? Pork Monster won't forget this. Pork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Focus your mind, smash minds, and borrows an energy from Mother Earth itself. Stronger, and they grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'll attack. Then you go on the attack. Which attack will you use? I only have 1 attack. That will probably be over before this fight is. No quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on to attack once again. Uses Utility Tensile. 2 damage. Oh damn. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. You decided to go on the attack. When is he done? We love this one. This Pork Monster is oozing cheese sauce into the lawn and quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. The only vulnerable Pork Monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile Villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 cheese. Pop Pie Power Pinch. Quadruple P. Pop Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Pork Monster is defeated. Safety. An injured Pork Monster is nice. Forget Mercy. Finish him. Fuck yeah, finish this dude. No student will ever walk in the quad here again. This monster messes with the wrong chef. Attack. Ready? Final attack. Never survive my student death lone destruction. That's 10 damage. Pork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library of cards tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hand. As you come down to the battle lights, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders before your eyes as you fall asleep must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him, but a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel the covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also there. Instructing your love dreams are weird. The hell? You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? And then there was a secret ingredient that Colonel went ahead and told you outright. But not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Meet up with your bestie in front of the school. She's back. Day 2 of 3. Before you can tell her about this encounter with the smoke monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know that might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. He's a freaking robot. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Thinking that maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. I thought something was off. I was like, what the hell did I just read? Either way, maybe it'd be the best if you took it slow with this new boys like I am with Colonel Sanders. I must be a female then. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for learning. I almost said the academy again. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. You sure you did? You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You agree. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if you're not into me, why did you tell me one of the secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secrets of spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? No. Tell her the ingredient Colonel Sanders told you. I'll make up a fake ingredient. Quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was an eye of newt? I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion. But what can you do? Eye of newt? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. My boy Colonel's about to come in, I think. Colonel Sanders is arriving at school. He's on a freaking horse, and the horse is freaking beautiful. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Yeah. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on his rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry. He knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseyful beard you have. I mean, what a horseyful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, just gets really nervous about people they like. What, that's not helping. I mean, got good, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if it's a situation handled. Can't blame the girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. Try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. Make sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behaviors. Culinary school is supposed to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Finally get a look at what he was about hiding, and you instantly recognize it. The book just like the one you found after the encounter with the spirit monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're thinking about, or what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato seeds at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. Almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meat foot. Hey, watch it. Bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. She's got a weird look now. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ash's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for your arena, at least. Or don't, honestly, who do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. Apologize for being late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub this furry dog belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles remains in control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to this lesson? Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item you want to sample? Dog biscuit, shimmering pepper, glass of water. Definitely not eating a dog biscuit. Like, don't trust the pepper. So we're just gonna take a glass of water and we ain't even gonna drink it. Oh, damn it! Gulp it down. It's cool and crisp, like the pure snow melted by a mountain spring. Damn it! I drank it. I don't drink water. Well, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. What? And you've got excellent taste. Oh, this is dumb. Think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. Your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're wasting everybody's time. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love, to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. You don't have a portable monsters to capture or something. Pokemon. I need to eat if I'm going to have energy to stay in my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already bought my own lunch. You should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup, with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert. That's tiny. That would be cool though. Well, my hands are freaking massive. Wait. Was that from her? Yeah, it must have been from her hands since that was her skin color, unless I have her skin color too. It only takes about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is the lunchroom, not for sporting. Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words "timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My best you can best, the best of best, believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now I'm a chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for your potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs out, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temp? It boils 100 seconds after you turn the heat. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That's wrong. Shit. What were you thinking? Get your head in the game. You're going to need to season this chicken before you kick it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? 11. Boom. That's right. Might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude, trust, vigilance, gratitude. Boom. That's right. Let's never take this opportunity for granted if we hope to succeed. Classmates are rooting for you, but Ash is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? Deep beneath the surface, specific, the first one. Yeah, I didn't even know what it was. The other two didn't sound right. You're shot. You're not gonna miss it. Try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling, silence, bubbling, sizzling, boom. Oh shit. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you may totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy? First one. No, second one. What were you thinking? Get your mind. Oh shit. I went for the second one and it was wrong. You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on challenge? You're falling behind. You in walk. Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. Next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish, colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss the biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow. Oh shit! I'm losing it, boys. Might not. I hate how the freaking writing is in white and then a lot of the background's in white, so I can't read it sometimes. You might not have any hands, but it does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough. You know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. Don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's over. But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of injury. See, Sprinkles begins to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under the white chocolate. Ooh, that looks pretty good though. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of the delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me a strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Imagine, that looks so cool. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry glee. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders. Internalize the rage. Yeah. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotion for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Beautiful weather feels like the insult inside of you as the storm rages. Colonel Sanders is probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now, not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. You should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fire. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for us. You ever think you failed anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then again, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you enrolled in the culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated, well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now. But it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved. What does any of this matter? Because now he's gonna marry Ashley. But I don't mind. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. Colonel Sanders changed his focus. You can see something ignite inside of him, burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in his crisp white suit can be proud of. It will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for the past mistakes. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster. Gorko, the Spork Monster, is here to fight a hero. I thought we defeated him though. Is anyone else feeling a little bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko. And I could have sworn I've already battled you last night. That was Gorko, my twin. I, Gorko, am here to avenge him. Are you stronger than Gorko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exact same equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders, well, he's already on the same page as you. Just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think we have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think that is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose. We really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. And the better for enjoying tasty food, surely. You like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration takes. What's going on with the story right now? That's a biscuit. The boy goes open mouth and he devours it. Oh, delicious. Much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. Gorko, a dog. It makes total sense now. This is Gorko, a magic spellbook. Precisely, Gorko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back in the hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by things you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something, just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. Meant to pair with something spicy. Crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever. I want to know what this freaking dish is. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in headfirst. Reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping in ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. I knew it was coleslaw. Shredded. So I'm the dude that created the mashed potatoes and the coleslaw. He's the dude that has the chicken down. And we both come together to create KFC. Magnificent. Together you chow down on creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Could offer him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Realize that now you'll be perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you look closer at. Each seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about Kono. Start with the chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting in the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it just isn't realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to the Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "True state bird is the great state of Kentucky." Tap on an item to discover this. Closer look at the large urn sitting in a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty. When you wipe it off, you read the description. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. This one. Oh, that looks like Colonel Sanders. Kentucky Fried Chicken. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders. Standing with a friend, they hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be choosing for them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. This one. The photo appears to be of Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo he sports. Figured that this must have been Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames the baby picture of just himself? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? So we already know. See where he keeps the secret recipe. Think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? And it draws on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. And chicken be prepared, sashimi style. Tap on them to discover more about Colonel Sanders. You open the door of Colonel Sanders' closet to find a row of signature white suits hanging within. Take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. Give yourself a steep hug. Breathe in a scent. Ugh. They say that home is where the heart is. This is what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that might have been working on, and he wants you to taste it. Try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Not usually loan these out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. Forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment and make a big move. Tell him you're cold. No. You fess up and tell him no. Big move. What's the big move? Whoa, whoa, this isn't that kind of game. Oh, that type of big move. Damn it. Gotta redo it. Can't be making big moves, team. No, I'm all the way here. It's a fork monster. Alright, we fast forward in it back to where we were. You guys hear me spamming the spacebar. Revealing it. Revealing it was a good idea. And we are back. Tell me the truth. I think I've developed feelings for you. I'm not sure that my big chicken dreams have left any room in the fire for romance right now. Overwhelmed, you take out the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Kono in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Kono, I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Talk late into the night and drift into slumber. Dream sequence. You awaken a beautiful morning and Colonel Sanders hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today, I know I made the right decision because I've gotten to day 3 now. Let's go. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Ridiculous. Takes Colonel Sanders' food, takes you on a journey. When he returns, he's waiting. This is the freaking craziest game. I can't believe I've gotten this far into it. So would you say that you're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? I mean, we would be a great team. I've got the mashed potatoes, I've got the coleslaw, he's got the chicken, and he's got the gravy. Business partner, could he be talking to you? I'll hop into quickly overcome it. We both banging. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Got home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had a heck of a night. It's been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. Got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just. But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed with the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me. After school yesterday, I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. That's out of nowhere. Things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story, however, bottling up the details of your own night is just a little too much. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. What? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from the whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go to your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp the fact. Because you know he's Pop. What's a swirly? Sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog on a treat and a treat. And you can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, suggesting I pick on a defensive horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. Clench your fists. With the injury from yesterday's mixer, accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrived just as it appears things. I thought they were supposed to get married. I have no clue what's going on anymore. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back to fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? What's that? I mean, I complimented it. And I am the person. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food was. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook that you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's the book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in the magic stuff. Grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of the surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. You'd use this spell here that says it would erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like Anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe we'll tie a string around your finger? Fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. I want to cast it, and I know this is the wrong choice. You begin to recite the spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is to make you forget what it was you were doing. Oh, right. After looking at the page again, it's rushing back to you. Get him. Okay. I want to cast the spell. Okay, looks like I can't cast the spell. Fine. Can't cast it. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. Must be hungry. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Stops in his tracks and focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. Follow his gaze, his tiny orange squirrel perched up in a cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and turns out of the window. The classroom begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel inside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you. Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, the drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel who named him Terrence? Better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel is hearing distance, he returned to his professional tone. I apologize for that outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, see? But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, J and J forever. Watch us from the watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great day. What the hell's going on now? Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or off a cliff for all I care. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours down and gas to the panels, and then a loud bing stops him in his tracks. He's losing it. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like he didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate, but we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead, the final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on that title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches, you are in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash any tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone, me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test, and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? I probably am, just gonna say, we're gonna create KFC. Of course not, well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. It's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Marion gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review the menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time with your exam. You decided to head for the arena early to practice the dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van and supposed Man Man and his evil counterpart Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on. Famous chicken pot pie. They do make chicken pot pies in the freaking KFC, let's go! After practicing for months, making the dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. What are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie begin to bake, and you smell it slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, asked you a cook-off, you decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. But that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all festive about your practice. I ignored it. Did you hear that? Hear what? I distinctly heard a bell chime. Somebody must be training Sprinkles to do a trick. I bet his mouth is watering. Strange, I was going to say that my mouth was watering. Alas, I'll have to look somewhere else for something tasty to put in. Smoke begins billowing out of the oven, filling the arena around you. Yep, I guess you will. I'll leave you to it, then. Happy visualizing. Disappointing Colonel Sanders leaves the arena when the coast is clear, finally open the oven. Find your practice pie to be reduced to ash. Smells like lunch. Eat it, Pop. No time left, the final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. Step up to the cooking in a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just dishes that'll push you over the edge of victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. This is an original recipe fried chicken. Intensity in the room sets a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders measures his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects the itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, faster, blaster. Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll. Ashley scoops her I thought it says Ashley scoops her panties off. I was like, where's the scene? Let's see it. Pastries off in a tray at a light. Shallow personality spatula. She just ruined herself. Even Clay gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. What? Wait, when did Clanklin speak English? That's right, it's a singularity as was foretold. Mustn't let it happen, or the appliances uprising will take us all. Self-dish. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has a spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you desperately not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Take out your own. I mean, I couldn't cast a spell earlier. I want to do it now then. and let your instincts guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure a spork monster. Now seemed like a good time to add some chaos to the mix. You have summoned me. Ah, the broom cooking arena. So many fond memories of battling in its place in my old life. In your old life, I wasn't always the monster you see before me. No, once I was a student like yourself who attended the school. Spork monster notices the book you're holding. I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Been there, my friend. I tried to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of my favorite foods. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. Spells say only cast in case of an emergency, they mean it. Kind of in a pinch here. Got any better ideas? Spork monster's smile curls up mischievously. For starters, never cast spells on yourself. Cast them on your rivals. Just tell me who is giving you trouble and we'll take good care of them. Motion to Ashley. Before you think better of this dastardly decision, you recite a spell that turns her into a chicken. Now a mere bird, she flaps her wings and glides off to the produced section of the arena, far from her station. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. You're immediately racked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification. You don't know what to do? It would be poetic justice for Ashley to live out the rest of her days as a chicken, and yet, that seems unspeakably cruel. After all, it's just a cooking competition. Do nothing, Ashley remains a chicken. Try to save her. Turn to the page and cast a reversal spell. Chicken Ashley immediately transforms back into herself. Bop. She's in shock. I mean, she should be thankful that I came in for the rescue. So, exhibiting some chicken-like movements, but otherwise appears to be alright. Is it just me, or does the chicken seem remarkably fresh today? Right then you realize Colonel Sanders witnessed your entire sabotage. He is not impressed. What? I didn't sabotage nothing, I just saved her. Your heart sinks as you think of how much you might have disappointed him and ruined your chances of any kind of future together. Well, he don't be missing out then. Summon extra power from the deep down within yourself. Give up and no. I can do this. I have what it takes. Came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hand is steady, my taste buds have been preparing for the entire life's war. Yes, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. How are you been summoned and immediately phased back out? You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hand is steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off to the ground, energy coursing through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up your chicken pot pie, overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Don't worry, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your gratitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I'm watching you today. I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet, you've been rolling with the punches. Steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up. So you're going to need it. But what about your tests? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What? A guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. Let's now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems complete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, Frank, from off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying. Seems it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom, hooked by a elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asked for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing that he didn't cook anything. Can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. The kids in your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history. but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, Clank. What did the pressure cooker roll off to? Wait to hear a signature word beep in the onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow, he must have gotten unplugged. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect the final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. Feels a lot more than 3 freaking days now. But after days of work, the time comes for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. Now that looks freaking good. My word, it's so delicate that teeny tiny Naruto Maki. I spy a float in the itsy bitsy bowl. Oh, he knows. Yes, Chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffed around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of the pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. Not only I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with such love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed as she gives a huge hug. Thank you for helping me to believe in myself. Fan, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg, custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second? Different colored type of urchin? Yes. Bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. Bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. Reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. My tongue. The flesh appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat fifth. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. Stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make for difficulty? Ejected Ban does not go gentle tonight. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount sympathy. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up for a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next, student Ashley, time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French mirin and connected by sugar glass. That looks banging. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile, and it meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something? I told you, it's a display piece. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition, and at a cooking school, yeah, which is why I cooked it. And I did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you can smell it. If you absolutely insisted, don't breathe too hard. You meant to disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes action, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together, 2 chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it. Ooh, that looks so fucking great. Sniffing an eye in the bowl. I don't have a good feeling about this. It's too freaking good, that's the issue. From somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays. But I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen. Gave me this thing. Blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. So delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass. And you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes off the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to be transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. New menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on now. How could it be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for the last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog in the house! Oh, wow, wow, woo. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist. Says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And Ben and Ashley, ooh, freaking Ashley looking super thick. Let's go. Smash or pass, we smashing all day. For a moment, you actually believe them. Another haunting. No ghosts, so a lot of the graduation clearly with bylaws. Never actually a ghost. It's all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. The student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone was too wrapped up in Spork's Party Monster. The dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. Arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. Brown, welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly right to your father. We figured it was the last thing we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing in the school, not to mention the honor educating the son of the chancellor of Session Church. See, the dance is so interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew about it the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am, and this isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. It's weird. Portals opened up, Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrived. Howdy, classmates. Oh, you looking pretty fly. Just like the first day you met him, he is prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give him a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get the most famous chicken man in the history of Chicken Man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Is it the end? It's not the end, is it? It wants me to go out to KFC and go buy some freaking KFC, doesn't it? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. What are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I see. Well then, I think I have a proposal you might like to hear. The art begins to race. It's the moment you've been waiting for all semester. This fall, when I open my first original fried chicken restaurant, Colonel Sanders leans in close. He reaches into his coat pocket and retrieves something small. If it's ugly, palm of his hand. As he speaks, he begins to extend his hand towards you. Next, I want you to visit and feel free to use this coupon for one complimentary side dish of your choosing, plus a soda upgrade on me. Wait, do I actually get to? Colonel Sanders places a single paper coupon in your hand. You notice that it expires at the end of the year. Gee, thanks. Don't be a stranger. Yeah. Wait, we should actually get a freaking free side dish and a soda. Please? I would go to KFC. Well, that was it. I beat the game. I somehow was not the dude that opened up KFC, even though I gave this guy all my fucking recipes. That's what I learned. So KFC, Colonel Sanders, only created the fried chicken. Everything else on the menu, shit. Thank you all very much.